I've been wanting to do this for a long time, but God has just made a way where I don't have to do it, but I have so much time on my hands where I feel like I need to start uploading what He tells me or puts on my heart, or what I don't know. It might be like a personal thing too for me. I just want to help people just to understand God more, but I also want to learn more. And I guess that's what we'll get on with today. If you hear shaking or leaves or noises, it's probably my two cats. They just follow me everywhere. I just started this trail. It goes all the way behind me. I'm starting a four-wheeler trail, and maybe I'll upload more about stuff that we do on the land, like the chicken coops right over there. So, and then we have the cabin, so I just wanted to make a walking area, but today's about Jesus. And that's the chicken crowing, if you can hear it. As there's this one girl that I watch, her name's Estelle. She's got like a huge channel. And she'd be like, that's confirmation. But gonna talk about who we are today. Who we are in Jesus. Hopefully that rooster stops crowing. But today was a very special day for me, because for an entire year, they're clawing the tree now. For an entire year, I haven't been able to have, there we go. I haven't had sugar, like any sugar drink. We live out here in the South, and we have sweet tea all the time. There's the rooster. He didn't do this until I came out here talking. I just want to let y'all know it's been quiet the whole time. I set up my camera, I set up everything, and the cats are going crazy, the rooster's crowing, but we'll push through it. But today was communion, and I didn't know it. And I actually got there early, which I'm really glad I did, because the communion service started like 10 minutes earlier than it usually did. Which I was like, that's crazy, because I'm usually late. I don't like to shake people's hands. I'm very I'm social, but like when I'm at church, I'm trying to get like what Jesus is telling me, and it's one of my faults, and I'm trying to get better at it, and that's what we'll lead to later on in this video. But we're gonna get to remembering who you are and who we are in Jesus. So we're gonna go to Isaiah 43. I apologize for the rooster crowing. You can't make this up. Isaiah, and this will also help me be better when it comes to, there we go. Okay, Isaiah 53. Try to be quick with it for y'all. And this is New King James Version. I also have a Bible class, and they mostly do the NLT. So we'll read both. I'll get my phone out and read both to you. But Isaiah 53, 4, 6. Okay. He suffered the things that we should have suffered. He took on himself the pain that should have been ours. But we thought God was punishing him. We thought God was wounding him, making him suffer. But the servant was pierced because we had sinned. He was crushed because we had done what is evil. He was punished to make us whole again. His wounds have healed us. All of us are like sheep. We wandered away from God. All of us have turned on our own way. And the Lord has placed his servant for the sins of all of us. And so a lot of these key words, like, this is why I really suggest getting in a Bible group, because you might read this and take it one way, but now the chickens are literally coming right behind the camera at me. But I think the word like all and we is important because it's saying that we messed up. All of us have done it. And if you're watching this video, and I hope it finds whoever it is. I'm not trying to do this for views. I'm trying to do this because God called me to do it. And I've been procrastinating it for a long time. These chickens, dude, they're literally right. They're holding the camera pretty much. You're about to see them or hear them. And the cats just think they're chickens, I guess. I don't know what's going on. It's just a little convoy going. Here, I'm gonna show you. I hope I can get them in here. I hope I didn't ruin the frame. Let me see if I'm good. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so who we are in Jesus. This spoke to me today because I tell God all the time. I remember something happened to me last year, and I really have never. I never would want someone to go through it, and I never thought. The doctors basically didn't know what I had, and it definitely humbled me a lot. Like, I'm a young man, and I want a wife, and you know, a lot of young men, they struggle with lust, and that's just something I struggled with a year ago. And so a lot of the times when I'm talking to God, I'll be like, I remember, because He was right there with me when no one was, and which is pretty rare because I have a huge family and a lot of friends. But right in that moment, I lost everything. I lost the person I thought I was going to stay with. He put on my heart to leave, and I'm so happy I did, because I know that right now that wasn't the right relationship, and I wish the best for him. And then my credit hit huge because I was going to get married to this person. Like, I was like, it wasn't going to be like it was like going to the courthouse, but we were like really dedicated to each other. And then my credit got hit, and then the medical bills came, and then my credit got hit more, so then I got in debt, so I lost my money, and then my car blew up, so I left the girl I thought I wanted to marry, and then and throughout that, let it be known at this time, all the problems that we had were gone. So when He told me to leave, or He put that on my heart, I was like, what are you talking about? Like, I would just pray, I'd be like, what are you talking about? Like, leave. And so, yeah, I left everything, and He took care of me. I'll go into detail with that later on, but right now we're going to get back to Isaiah. A lot of the things, whenever I had surrendered my life to God, a lot of things that I noticed is there's a lot of people out there that love God, or they want to love God, and you don't go force that. You don't go, you're not God. You can't save nobody. All the time in church you hear, go out and tell people about God. I absolutely think that's right. But what they mess up, what I think personally, what I would say better is, hey, if it's on your spirit to talk to somebody about God, you better do it. And what I mean by that is, you can't control timing. You can't control, and I'm learning this right now. I'm preaching to myself. I can't control God's timing. And as much as I wish I would, I'm glad I can't. Because I look back at all the pain and the suffering and the lessons and everything. I look back at them and I'm like, man, like that really helped me out. That really like pushed me to the next step. And it's hard. Some of this stuff is not easy. So let's go to the next verse, which is Luke. But what I was trying to get with that is we all mess up. And I meet a lot of people outside the church, and they just want to love God, and they're kind of scared to go to church. And that's when I think that that's why you're in their life. You're in their life to be an example of Christ to them, and He will make it at the right time for you to go to a small group. Sometimes it's just someone invites you. Hey, we just started this small group. Hey, we're doing the Harvest Festival. Fall's coming up. I freaking love October. I love it. But yeah, just understand that you might be the only voice that they hear of God. So when you feel convicted to do something, it's really scary at first, but then it starts becoming addictive. You're like, I have so much peace with God, so I want to give it to them. And sometimes it's really hard because you want that for everybody, and they don't want it, or it's just not the right time, and it sucks. It's like, dude, like I want them to have, like, when I lost my car, when I left the person I thought I was going to marry, whenever my bills were going high, all these things. These chickens are right here. All these things, and I had severe peace, people talking behind my back. It was like, no, God was right there, and He's like, I got you, I got you. So, just giving that to somebody, that hope, it's a big deal. Alright, we had Luke 22, look at that.